In this section, we will go over business case and 5-year CIP or capital improvement plan entry. To enter a business case or 5-year CIP request, click on Budget Request at the top of the screen. Here you will see two options, New 5-year CIP Request or New Business Case Request. The entry for both of these is the same, so for this I will select New Business Case Request. Within this window, you have to enter the project title, the start date, which is typically January 1st of the budget year. Select a Board of County Commissioners goal that most links with your project, and the strength of the linkage, 1 being the strongest, 5 being the weakest. The request type pre-populates to the type that you selected, in this case BC for business case. If you had chosen New 5-year CIP, then this would say 5Y. Now enter the condition of the project. The condition options are continuous, enhancement, new, or replacement. Enter the type of project, equipment, facility, O&M, charges for services, technology, or vehicle. Indicate whether it is a one-time or ongoing request. Check the box for one time, leave it empty for ongoing. Say whether it is imperative for business to be continuous. And in the choice matrix, you have 4 different choices. There's no program choice, no funding choice. An example of this is federal entitlement programs, where the county has no discretion as to the program or benefits to qualifying residents. No program choice, fund choice. An example of this is adopting the annual budget. This is required by law, but the Board of County Commissioners has discretion as to how much funding they are willing to put towards it. Program choice, no fund choice. An example of this is federal or state programs where the county can opt to participate or not. If the county participates, the service level and cost of delivery is predetermined. The last choice is program choice, funding choice. These are programs or services that are not required and have no funding requirements or restrictions. This is the most common option. Finally, select which priority this request is compared to all of your other budget requests. Please be sure to rank these priorities in order, as this is taken into consideration during the budget development process. The last step up here is to indicate which goal it is associated with. To see your goals, click on the box. Here you will see the goals listed out for your business unit. This will be 1, 2, 3, or 4. For this example, I will put in the number 1. After entering this basic information, scroll down to the detailed information below. This is your chance to make your case for your project. The more details you provide, the better. Every single one of these tabs requires entry, starting with description. Describe your project here. Under justification, this is where you make the case for your project. For impact, describe the annual impact on the budget. This is more than what the project will cost. This is also the point where you can identify any cost savings that the project might have, or any other budget impact that may occur. Under mandated, indicate whether this program is mandated or not. For this, we mean that it is mandated by some agency outside of Adams County. For instance, the state mandates that we do a program would mean yes. If it is something that your director says they really, really want to do, that does not mean it is mandated, and you would select no. If you select yes, you will have to fill something out below. Most projects are a no. That's what I will select here. Finally, under sustainability, indicate if this project helps towards the county's sustainability plan. If it doesn't, you may enter NA. From here, you can click the check mark to move on to the budget entry portion. On this screen is where you will enter the dollars associated with this project. Scroll down to the object account that is most likely to be used and enter the budget amount. If this is one time, select one time next to it. If it's ongoing, leave this box unchecked. For a business case, you may also enter budget amounts in multiple objects. Once you have entered all of the budget information, click the check mark to save your budget request. Now you can see the budget request down below. If you need to edit the budget request, you can double-click into it and make any changes necessary. Entering a 5-year CIP request in JD Edwards looks the same as entering a business case. However, the process for capital projects is different. Before being entered into JD Edwards, capital projects are required to be reviewed and prioritized by the county's Capital Projects Committee. This is done through the CIP portal on My Adams. Once a project has gone through the committee's process, the Budget Department will do the entry into JD Edwards. This means departments only have to enter capital requests one time, and in the CIP portal, not here in JD Edwards. There are some exceptions to this process, for instance, vehicle replacements that have already been paid for through the Fleet Fund. Please reach out to the Budget Department if you have any questions about the 5-year capital improvement plan or entering budget requests in general. After entering all of your budget requests, click the X to go back to the main budget entry menu.